This is what everyone's talking about.
Everything's on the table.
This is what champions come to take. This is what everyone came to see.
And the slam!
No do-overs. No second chances. No more Mr. Nice Guy. This is winner take all. And it's all happening now on the home of the NBA Finals. Don't miss it. June 3rd on ABC and the ESPN app.
Study and play come together on a Windows 11 PC. And for a limited time, college students get the best of both worlds. Get the Unreal College Deal. Everything you need to study and play with select Windows 11 PCs. Eligible students get a year of Microsoft 365 Premium and a year of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate with a custom color Xbox wireless controller. Learn more at windows.com/student offer. While supplies last. Ends June 30th. Terms at aka.ms/collegepc.
Hey, I promised a Earworm Wednesday, whether I wanted to do it or not. And funnily enough, I ended up wanting to do it because as is one of the reasons that Earworm Wednesday doesn't happen every week is because I just don't have a lot of time to listen to anything outside of what I'm studying for the show. And so, coming up with what there are no earworms, I guess, is what I'm saying. There are no earworms. I don't know. I'm still not convinced that it's an interesting thing for me to do every week. But this week, I had convinced myself, I'm going to do it, but then didn't have an actual earworm until I was about to go on. And now I have an earworm that's going to be stuck with me for a good couple of days. I was thinking back to over the weekend, and I went we had a convention, essentially. It was the East Coast punk flea market, East Coast punk rock flea market. And I went to that on Saturday. And a couple of my friends' bands, I don't remember if I talked about this or not, but a couple of my friends' bands were playing. And so I, was talking to people. And a song that comes up a lot for me when it comes to my other show, Your Music Show, which is was my first podcast and it's back-ish, is based on local music. And over the years, I've come across so many bands that I ended up falling in love with. Broken Mouth Annie, Sick Man of Virginia, The Nerve Scheme, who, some of them are still around and kicking.
Tomorrow morning is knocking. Stock your fridge now. How about a creamy mocha frappuccino drink? Or a sweet vanilla? Smooth caramel, maybe? Or a white chocolate mocha? Whichever you choose, delicious coffee awaits. Find Starbucks Frappuccino drinks wherever you buy your groceries.
This episode is brought to you by Tidy Cats, here to level up your litter game with their new Performance Plus lineup. Your home is your happy place, your cats, VIPs. So when it comes to the litter box, excellence isn't optional. Choose from products that specialize in max power clumping, low tracking, or odor fighting so advanced, stink won't see it coming. Tidy Cats Performance Plus. Mission mighty, keep it tidy. Shop now at tidycats.com.
But as the kitchen portion of the show where bands would play started dying down, DJ and I would started doing an abridged version of the show where it was an hour of us basically jocking. It was an hour of music with us breaking in here and there to say, this was that, and this is what's coming up. And we kind of briefly talk about, things that are happening in our life and what have you. And during that time frame, when the show was different, and then moving into when it became basically just me, I stumbled across a band called Padfoot. And anybody who has spent any kind of time with me has heard me try to pitch Padfoot to like everybody. I've talked about them on shows. I've talked about them on many after the fact. My youngest is actually Padfoot, other than Blink, is probably her favorite band. So when I saw them this weekend is what I'm getting at. Padfoot was playing, and I noted at the end of their set that they didn't play Make Way for the Hurt Kid. And there's so many songs that are great by Padfoot. And Taki Takabat, oh my God, the reason I didn't pick that song was because Taki Tachibana, it might be Taki Takibana, I don't know, I can't pronounce it, which is why I wasn't going to, it's their most popular song, and it rules. And Do I Have Your Attention Yet is great, and I'm going to tag that song so you can go listen to it as well. But Make Way for the Hurt Kid is easily one of my favorite songs I've ever stumbled across doing the show, period. End of story. It is such a vibe, and it is this awesome, like, I mean, they call themselves Party Emo Revival, and there is like this party vibe to it, but it's like almost depressing, like especially Make Way for the Hurt Kid. But it is, you got to go listen to it. And I love it. I love the words. I love the vibe that it gives. I love the smoothness of the guitar. And I don't want to say blown away by the fact that they didn't play it, but like I was kind of shocked that Hurt Kid is not in their set currently. And that made me feel like a hurt kid. So, Taki, it's a great jam. I understand why it's their number one song. And I believe they've even said as much, like they can't not play that anymore. Like at this point, it has to be in their set. And they opened with it. Go listen to that as well. But the earworm is Make Way for the Hurt Kid, because the opening riff of dun, 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 will seep into your brain, and it'll be in your brain too. It'll be an earworm for you as well. So love to the homies in Padfoot, and we will see you all tomorrow.